5 Supernatural TV shows. Sanctuary is a Canadian science fiction fantasy TV series. The show centers on Dr. Helen Magnus, a 157-year-old teratologist, and her team of experts who run the Sanctuary, an organization that seeks out extraordinarily powerful creatures and people, known as abnormals, and tries to help and to learn from them, while also having to contain the more dangerous ones. It's a bit lengthy, it may tend to get boring sometimes, but it's a good TV show.
You want to work with us, you play by our rules. I can promise you the adventure of many.
At number 4 we have The Vampire Diaries. If you are a fan of vampires, this show is for you. The series is set in the fictional town of Mystic Falls, Virginia, a town charged with supernatural history. It follows the life of a teenage girl who has just lost both parents in a car crash, as she falls in love with a 162-year-old vampire named Stefan Salvador, who she thinks is just a normal human. Their relationship becomes increasingly intricate as Stefan's mysterious older brother Damon Salvador returns to Mystic Falls with a plan to bring back their past love Catherine, who is Elena's lookalike. At number 3 we have True Blood. In True Blood you will see different variety of creatures from vampire to a lot of other supernatural beings. The series revolves around Sookie, a telepathic waitress living in the fictional rural town of Bon Temps, Louisiana. It is set 2 years after the invention of a synthetic blood product branded True Blood that has allowed vampires to roam freely and let their presence be known to mankind. It chronicles the vampires' struggle for equal rights and assimilation while anti-vampire organizations begin to gain power. Sookie's world is turned upside down when she falls in love with 174-year-old vampire Bill. At number 2 we have Teen Wolf. Teen Wolf is one of best supernatural TV show ever created. The focus of Teen Wolf is Scott McCall, a high school student in Beacon Hills, a made-up town in California. After being bitten by an alpha werewolf the night before the start of his second year of high school, Scott becomes teenage werewolf, has his once ordinary existence completely turned upside down. He is forced by the bite to juggle his new identity with normal teenage life, and he eventually becomes involved in the defense of his hometown, which he discovers is a hotspot for paranormal activity. This show offers good character development and a different surprise every other season, and it also has 6 seasons in total, and a final movie that released this year. At number 1 we have The Originals. It is my personal favorite TV show. This show has vampires, witches and werewolves and other interesting phenomenons. The Originals, a spin-off of The Vampire Diaries. It is a story of 3 siblings, vampires Klaus, Elijah, and Rebecca. They are the first created vampires, so therefore known as the Originals. Klaus is the son of a witch and a werewolf, and his quest to unleash his hybrid nature was detailed in The Vampire Diaries. And werewolf Haley, with whom Klaus had a drunken one-night stand, is pregnant with his child. The series begins with the Mickelson siblings returning to the city of New Orleans after a long time, where a pregnant Haley has also settled and is captured by the witches who use her to manipulate Klaus into helping them against Marcel's rules. This series is best combination of romance, action, and supernatural.
Wait, what?
I won't hear any more lies. Niklas, listen. Your town. My home. My family. My rule. I'm the cage. And the party never ends.
Wherever you go, people die. Anyone.